Part of brakes is assembling your syringes. So this is about as easy as it gets, I think. Let's see. Oh no, it's gonna get worse from here. I know it. Anyway, syringe is ready to roll. Oh, I like how it came with a washer in there. So let me, 2 of them in there. So I'll get rid of those. Is get your syringe full of fluid and get the air bubbles out on the lever side. Port plug. So that just pops out. So that's easy. All right, I think what I do now is I loosen this 1/4 turn and then gently retighten it back. So let me try to, I don't know, we'll see if I do this right. So 1/4 turn, boom, and then gently retighten it. Just nip it up a little bit. Okay, I think the idea there is, oh, lose a little bit of oil, is that when you put in the bleed port syringe, you don't want that tool to be the one unloosening, loosening, I mean, the this bolt. So we'll clean up a little bit of that grease there, and we'll go to the next step. Okay, so now I think I'm ready to insert this, and I believe it's an audible click, and then I will turn this counterclockwise 1 full rotation. So I'm going to clean this thing up. It's got dot all over it, and hope for the best here. All right, so I'm going to go like this. Well, I don't hear any kind of audible click. Pretty certain that's what I'm supposed to do. Oh, audible click. There we go. Now I'm going to clean up my hands, and now I need to rotate this lever 1 full rotation. So let me get this thing going. And it said definitely in the manual, do not exceed 2 full rotations. So done. That's 1 full rotation. Cool. Next step. Okay, so I think since I have the contact point, the RSCs, I need to rotate this contact point in the opposite direction of the arrow until it stops. So, well, oh, maybe it's already at the max. Oh, okay, it was already out there. So, okay, I don't need to do that. Okay, the next thing I want to do is I want to rotate this lever until the end of the handlebar is about 75 millimeters from the middle of the handlebar. So that would be about, that's to, it's at about 90 millimeters now. So let me get this going here. I need to rotate it until it's about 75. So let me, and I don't know why this is, but that's just what it said to do on their website. Okay, so it is about 75 right there. Maybe 1 more turn. Okay. Okay, so now I need to take a T10, which I'm surprised I even had a T10. It was in my drill case. It's always, I enjoy getting out here and then getting started and not having the wrong tools. So I'm actually pretty pleased I had this. So I need to take this thing out. So, and then when I do, is this little bitty guy right here. And when I do, I think some oil is going to drip out. So I'm going to be prepared with this rag to clean it up. Let me get an extension bit. All right. Got an extension so I can, I got my glove stuck in it. There we go. Stuff's nasty, man. I'm getting dot grease everywhere. All right. So let me get ready to clean this up as soon as it comes out. Put that there for now, and then boom. It wasn't on there very difficult. I might have been able to get away with something else. Okay, I need a magnet or something. That would be convenient to pick this thing up. Oh, here we go. Boom, got that little booger out. So let me put him aside for safekeeping. And I must not have a lot of oil in there. Nothing came out. Great. Next step is I need to thread this into the bleed port here. So let me put, and I guess I'm just going to go like this. Okay, I threaded that into the bleed port, so I think that's good. All right. Wipe off my hands here. Getting some stuff on me. All right, now I'm ready for the next step, which is opening up this clamp here. Whoops, hang on. All right, opening up this clamp here, and then I should see brake fluid, dot fluid go into the caliper at the bottom, because it is open. So I will try this and show you if I don't royally mess it up here. Let me try to get this thing undone here. This was a pain to get closed. Oi, there we go. All right, so now I'm hoping I can go like this and see. Oh man, did I lose that? All right, hang on. Okay, I almost lost a piece in the grass again. All right, so let me try this and see if this works. And you know what? I'll get the camera here so you can hopefully see what's happening. So I'm going to push this down. Oh, that's a lot of bubbles, man. Oh, okay, look. Check that out. Brand new hydraulic line. So yeah, there's a bunch of air in here. Okay. So I need to let this, so I need to get this to fill up. All right, so let me get this until, I'm gonna leave a little bit of fluid in here though. Boy, it's pretty challenging to get it through there. I'm gonna leave a little bit of fluid in here, so I don't want to depress it completely and get air down in the line. Look how many bubbles are in there. This is gonna be a challenge. But let me try that. All right, so my next step is, now that this has been depressed and fluid is nearly completely in, and you know what, I can push a little bit more. Look at all those bubbles. Then now I'm going to hold that. It's kind of hard to do holding it, so I'm going to hold this vertically, and then I'm going to not push or pull through that syringe, but pull through this one and hopefully draw the fluid from the caliper all the way up into here. So I'm basically trying to get rid of bubbles. So let me do that. Now I'm going to draw the fluid up. Yeah, okay, let me keep working on that. Enough. I mean, the push and pull competing forces here with the syringe is enough to where I'm pretty satisfied that it is going to be bled. So now what I think I need to do is take this this bleeding edge port thing and turn it one time turn it until it stops. So clockwise. Okay, so that stopped. Now I think I need to remove it. So let me use both hands here and I don't mess something up. So now I just pull it out without twisting it at all, I believe. Oh, you got it out. That was hard. Okay, so now that thing's out. Let me go put this aside and safety. Okay, so now I looked at the manual and it said I need to tighten this bolt with a 4mm hex to 1.6 Newton meters. So I'm going to set my torque wrench to 1.6, and then let me put it on tighten clockwise, and then I'll tighten this thing, see if it works. Ready? Okay, 1.88. That's good enough for me. I just realized I need to put this bleed plug back in, so that's fortunately should be piece of cake. It's kind of dirty in there. Maybe that's okay. Let me clean it out a little bit. See if that is okay. So now I can put this bleed plug back in, and it's just this little rubber stopper basically, and boom. Now that thing should be in there. I don't know how that doesn't fall out. Wow, that seems really anyway, whatever. This thing I think is done. I'm fairly certain I tightened this banjo bolt up to the right spec too. I probably should double check that. Now I'm going to work on, I believe, is I need to create a vacuum in here. So what I'm going to do is pull the lever and then release it, and then I'm going to pull up on this and down on it until all the bubbles are gone, at least until I can be confident most of them are gone, I guess. To close the system now. This thing is notoriously difficult to close, so I'm going to use some heavy-duty pliers. So I will lightly compress, and then I'm going to close this baby off. Boom. And so now I'm going to get a shop towel and unthread this guy and clean up any dot fluid that falls out. Boy, I sure hope I'm doing this right. Well, that was quite a bit of dot fluid there. Hopefully that's all right. Okay, now I'm going to put on the bleed screw into the port here. So let me put, this thing is tiny. Jeez. All right, so let me screw him in there. All right, let me go look up the torque I'm supposed to put him at. It said I need to torque this down. I had to go look it up and torque this down to 1.6 Newton meters. So let me see if I can get this to do that at 1.6. Let me put this camera down here. Okay, I did 2, but that's close enough.